Hello, thank you for stopping on my video. My name is Becky and this is BecxReadz. I post videos every 5 days, and if I can manage, I will squeeze some in between. And today is going to be a bookstore book hunt / adventure. I had this idea because I knew I would be posting this video the day after Easter. So I wanted to do a book hunt. So I asked some fellow booktubers and some in real life friends for some prompts of things to look for books, and then that would lead me around different areas of the store until all the prompts were gone. But instead of just me doing a book hunt, because it was my friend Yami's 40th birthday recently, I thought it would be so much more fun to get her and my sister Lori involved as well. So we did this for her birthday. So we went to Philadelphia. Yami wanted to go to the Mutter Museum, which is like a physician's anatomical museum with a bunch of like oddities and stuff in jars. Very fascinating museum. If you are into the morbid curiosities of life, I highly suggest, if you're in Philadelphia, you check out the Mutter Museum. And she also wanted to take a tour of the abandoned Eastern State Penitentiary, which I have never visited a prison before. So that was fascinating. It was interesting, I will give it that. And then we went to, of course, a bookstore, which you will see later in this video, and we went to Barnes & Noble to do this scavenger hunt. So while I didn't get any footage of us at the Mutter Museum because you aren't allowed to take video there, and I didn't film anything from the penitentiary, here is some footage of us doing our scavenger hunt. We're gonna go into Barnes & Noble. We're gonna do a birthday scavenger hunt because it's Yami's 40th birthday.
Thank you.
So this is how this is gonna work. So I asked some of my fellow booktubers and some in real life friends for some prompts, and I got 6 of them. So we're gonna draw a prompt, and you have to find a book that matches that prompt, okay? And after you find that book, you're gonna get a directional prompt. And these will either be, you keep that book and move to a different section, you keep that book and you stay in this section, or you exchange that book and you move to a different section, or you exchange that book and you stay in the same section. So if you keep the book, you keep a hold of it, and if you exchange it, you put it down and you go on to your next prompt. And then after the 6 prompts, you then decide which one of those books you want to buy. Okay. Okay? So excited to do a scavenger hunt. Pick a prompt. It is from Venus at Venus Escapes to Reach. She wants us to find a book with a main character's name in the title. Main character's name in the title. Oh, found one. What?
I don't know if this is actually a character.
Looking for Jane? Read the synopsis and find out.
I still can't tell.
Maybe you'll just have to take an estimated guess.
It's the abortion code named Jane.
Well, I guess it could be its own character. I found The Adventures of Amina El Sarafi. What'd you find, Yami?
I found The Song of Achilles.
What'd you find, Lori?
And I found Looking for Jane.
Alright, so Yami, pick a direction and see if we keep these books or if we exchange them.
That one.
Keep the book and move to a new section. Alright, let's pick the next prompt. Hopefully it doesn't send us to the romance section. Sorry here.
Jessica.
Jessica's reading room wants us to find a book with a book on a table. Ooh, very specific.
Oh, okay.
A book on a table with 400 or less pages.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tables over here, so let's see what these tables have on them. Alone? How many pages does this have? Oh, are you kidding me? It's got 404. Dang it. It's gotta be less than 400. Oh, hey, Lori, wasn't this one on your wish list? None of these look appealing. I've never heard of this book, but let's see how many pages it has. 345.
There you go.
I found The Daughters of I don't know, 345 pages.
I found an ice monster with 332 pages.
And I found Lessons in Chemistry with 390 pages.
Okay, so pick out a directional prompt.
Exchange the book, move section.
Alright, so we're not getting these books. We have to move to a different section and put these back. But let's see what section we're going to move to, because let me draw this time. Okay, Crystal at Crystal's Bookish Life wants us to find a romance with 3 people on the cover. Ooh. Think of the whole book as the cover, the front, the back, the side. So even if there's like 2 people on the cover and they're also on the spine, count that as 3 or more people. If the author's picture is on the back,
That's 3.
count it as 3 people, okay?
Lately, I've been lying to myself. No, I need to get some help.
Okay, so I found What the Cat Dragged In. It's got 2 people on the front. And then on the back, it's got 2 tiny people.
I got Loath to Love You, and it has 6 people on the cover.
And I have Conventionally Yours with an entire line of people.
So let's see what we're gonna do with these books. Oh, you're gonna keep the book and stay in the romance section.
Look at how happy Lori is.
Pick our next prompt. Maybe it'll lead us out of this. You never
Please
know.
help me.
I don't know. I don't think there's any more genre-specific prompts in here. Okay. This one is from Jess at Honest Fiction. She wants us to find a book with multiple colors on the spine. Okay, that was quicker. So I picked Rhapsodic. It's got all those colors on the spine.
I picked Barbarian's Pride, and it has all these colors on the spine.
And I picked The Rewind, and it's gold and blue and white.
Alright. Let's see. Did you pick that?
Yeah, I picked it again.
Are we keeping them or exchanging them? Exchange the book. But stay in the section. We only got 2 more prompts.
Please
Okay.
get us out of this section.
Oh, you gotta stay in this section. What are we looking for, though?
A book with an animal.
Okay.
Okay.
So Ava at Ava's Romance Books wants us to find a book with an animal on the cover. I already have one with a cat on the cover. Does that count? I'll read that though. Found a Spot of Trouble. Not one I want to read.
I found Funny You Should Ask.
And I found Too Good to Be Real.
We all had dogs on the cover.
Yeah.
Let's see if we're gonna keep it or exchange it.
Keep it and move to a new section.
Last prompt is, it's from Yami. She wants us to find a book with a 1-word title in the young adult section.
Baby, put our pictures on the shelf. Swore I'm over you, oh well, it's not that easy.
I found Extasia.
And I found Fable.
And I found Furia.
Are we gonna keep that book? Or are we done? Well, we are done because we don't have any more prompts. But exchange that book, so you don't have to get that one. Alright, Yami. What book are you gonna choose? Which one? What are your 3 options?
So my 3 options is The Song of Achilles, which I already have, so that's a no. Too Good to Be Real. Never heard of it, so I ain't getting it. So I'm gonna get Loath to Love You because I really like this author.
My choices are Spot of Trouble, which I don't want that. What the Cat Dragged In, which, you know, maybe. Or The Adventures of Amina Al-Sarafi. I'm gonna go with The Adventures of Amina Al-Sarafi. Alright, Lori, what are you choosing? What are your choices?
Funny you should ask. A romance.
That's a no.
Conventionally yours. A Comic-Con romance.
So that's a no.
Looking for Jane. I'm gonna choose Looking for Jane.
That was our birthday scavenger hunt.
But I really like some of those other books I was forced to put back, so maybe I'll get them at another time.
Did you have fun, Yami?
Very.
Okay. So I did end up getting The Adventures of Amina Al-Sarafi, but shockingly enough, I actually decided to buy What the Cat Dragged In as well. And just take a second. Let's acknowledge the fact that I hate cartoon covers. And I bought one. We're growing, people. We're growing. The Comic-Con romance that my sister ended up with, she hates romance, by the way, so Yami actually ended up buying because she thought it sounded good. So we all thought this was a really cool idea, and it allowed us to find books that normally wouldn't be on our radar to even pick up. So I highly recommend giving this a try. Just like create your own prompts or get other people to help you with prompts, and then do directional prompts as well. And yeah, it was really fun, and I really am proud of myself for coming up with that idea. We also went to an indie bookstore in Philadelphia that we hadn't gone to before. We went to Head House Books. Yep, that's the name of it. And if you're dirty-minded like me, well, hi, you're my type of person. So here is some footage of us exploring Head House Books. cute little independent bookstore in a very cute little neighborhood. It was right down the block from like a cute little dog store that my sister popped into to buy some treats for the dog. Very organized, very bright. I really enjoyed that. I wasn't really greeted. I wasn't really helped in any fashion when I went in there. Like, no one asked me what kind of books I like to read. No one asked me if they could even, no one even said anything to me until I checked out. So not the most welcoming. They have a good variety of fiction books, non-fiction books. They have a good children's selection. I did not see a sci-fi or a fantasy designated area, but my sister said that when she went to the bathroom that they had one little shelf for each genre in like a little nook, which I didn't even see the bathroom in the store. So I guess they do have a small selection of fantasy and sci-fi. No romance section. It's all shelved in with the general fiction, which wasn't exactly easy to find romance books. I saw like an Allie Hazelwood and some Colleen Hoover sporadically, but that was a bummer. They have a cute little seating area near the children's section, which I thought, and they sell things other than books, so it would be a good place to pick up like gift ideas. But I did get a book there, and I did get a tote bag there because I had tote bags. Got this Unplugged. Got this one because it's like this maroon color, and I don't have a maroon tote bag. So got that. I am also starting to pick up bookmarks from all of the indie bookstores that I go to because eventually I want to be able to get enough tote bags to create a quilt out of them, but I also want something that doesn't take up a lot of room. So I'm also collecting bookmarks now, which I should have started from the beginning, but it's too late now, can't go back. And the one book that I got is The Hollow Heart by Maria Rutkowski. I've seen this cover. I have no idea what it is. I didn't read the synopsis. I found it in the young adult section. Oh, are you shitting me? Is this a sequel? It says At the End of the Midnight Lie. Did I buy a sequel to a book that I've never read? Oh my god. Seriously, Becky? This is why you should read synopsis. I'll pop in the picture of the first book if this is part of that series. So apparently now I'm going to have to read this book in order to read this book. That's great. So those were the books that I picked up on my friend Yami's birthday extravaganza outing. If you've made it this far in the video, could you leave me a birthday cake emoji to help celebrate my friend Yami's 40th birthday? And until my next video, thank you so much for watching, and go do a book hunt for me. Bye!